Hey, what is up guys, Phoenix here, and welcome to another part of our Itadori Yuji pixel art tutorial. So, where we last left off, we finished up the majority of the hairline, but I want to do the outer part of the hair now, the spikes. So, if you were watching either my Dabi or my Gojo pixel art, you will know that I was complaining about doing all the hairs on one day, and just my luck, we still have to do Yuji's hair. So, let's go over to the left side, where we have all these markers here. We should have this single on this 4 block right here, and also this single at the diagonal from this 3 vertical. And that's where I want to work with for today. And let's just jump right into it. So, removing this single right here, we can go up and to the left from it, 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. And then from the bottom block, we're going to put a placement block to the left side, like so. So that way we can go down into left 1 single. So it kind of just bridges like that. We're then going to go down into left 3 flat, 1, 2, 3, and from that 3 flat, we can go to the first block on the right side right here and put 2 coal underneath it and mark that for later. So when we do the ear, we can connect all that, but we're not doing that. We're doing the hair today. And then we can go to the last block into 3 flat, and we can go and put 1 coal underneath it, like so. And then we can put 5 coal on top. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5 coal on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From that 5 coal on top, we can put a placement block above it and go up into the right 1 single. We can then go to the second to last and third last block from that 5 vertical and put 1 coal to the left side of each. 1, 1. So now we have this shape. And now we're going to be doing a bunch of spikes. So it's going to go spiked out to a tip and then come back inward and then go back out to another spike. So going to this 2 vertical we have hanging out on the left side right here, if we put a placement block underneath the bottom block, we can go down into the left 7 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Placement block on top. Up into left 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. Up into the right 1 single. Up into the right 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. Up into the right 2 vertical, 1, 2. Up into the right 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. And from the top block in that 3 vertical, we're going to put 7 blocks to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're also going to go to that top block in the 3 vertical again and go up into the right 2 singles. Perfect. From there, we're going to go all the way to the end and go up into the left 1 single. Then from that single block, we're going to go up into the right 2 flat. We're then going to go from that 2 flat and go up into the right 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Placement block on top. Up into the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. Up into the right 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And from the top block in that 3 vertical, if we go to the left side, we can add an extra 8 coal to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just to straighten that plank out. But then we kind of need to spike it up a little bit, so let's add an extra block on the end there, and from that extra block we're going to put 1 above it and 1 below. Perfect. So things are looking kind of good on the right hand camera screen. We're then going to go to the top block in this little 3 vertical right here and put a placement block above it and go up into the right 1 single. Up into the right 2 flat. Up into the right 1 single again. Up into the right 2 flat. And then finally up into the right 1 single. That's another spike. Now we need to come back out a 3rd time. So we're going to put a placement block above that 1 single and go up into the left 2 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Up into the left 1 single. Up into the left 2 flat. And then up into the left 2 singles. 1, 2. Let me just zoom out so you can see what we're working with here. From those 2 singles, if we go to the top one right here, we can add an extra coal to the top of it like so. Then from that extra coal on top, we're going to put 2 more to the right. Perfect. Next, from there, we're going to put a placement block to the end or top and go up and to the right 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to the right 1 single. Up and to the right 2 flat. 1, 2. And then from that 2 flat, we're going to go up and to the right 5 singles. Actually, is it 5? Yeah, 5 singles, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking good. Now from there, I'm going to put a placement block above it and go up into the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. And then I'm going to find the top block in that 2 vertical and add an extra 8 coal to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now that you have that, we're going to find the second to last block from the left side and put 1 coal on top. We're then going to go up into the right 2 flat. So placement block to the top or right side. 1, 2. We're going to do it again. 1, 2. So it's 2 flat 2 times in a row. We have those 2 sets of 2 flat. We're going to put a placement block to the top or right side and go up into the right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. We're then going to go to this last block on this 3 flat, so this final one right here, and put an extra 5 blocks on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From there, we're going to put a placement block on top, so that way we can go up into the left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3, and then delete that. Up into the left 2 vertical. 1, 2. And then from the top block in that 2 vertical, we're going to add an extra 3 coals to the right side, like so. From there, we're going to go down into the right 6 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then on the last block in that 6 flat, we're going to put 1 coal on top. So the thing I like about his hair is there's a lot of direct connections. Usually in pixel art, it's only diagonals we're working with. I love when we get a couple of these direct connections mixed in. It makes the commentary a little bit less boring, you know, because I'm saying different things. Anyways, from that 1 coal on top we place right there, we're going to add a placement block on top. So that way we can go up into the left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2 like that. And then 1, 2 again. Placement block on top, and we're going to go up into the left 7 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to go to the second to last block from the top and add an extra coal to the right. From that extra coal to the right, we're then going to put a placement block to the right side of it, so that way we can go down into the right 2 flat, down into the right 3 flat, and we're going to do that 2 times in a row. So placement block 1, 2, 3, and then we'll do it again. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So you should have something that looks something like this. Zoom out for a second and take a look. From this 3 flat that's on the left side, we're going to go to the middle block in it and put 1 coal on top. We're then going to go up into the left 2 vertical. 1, 2. And then from that 2 vertical, we're going to go to the top block in it, and we're going to put 1 to the left and 16 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We're then going to go to this last block on the right side over here and put 1 coal on top. And then from there, we're going to go up into the left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. So placement block 1, 2, and then we'll do it again. 1, 2. From there, we're going to put a placement block on top, and we're almost at the halfway point in the hair, I want to say. It's a very awkward hair shape, but we're then going to go up into the left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Up into the left 1 single. Up into left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Up into left 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And from that 5 vertical, if we go to the top block right here, we can put a placement block above it, and then we're going to do 2 things from there. First, we're going to use that placement block to go up into the left 1 single, like so. Then we're going to delete that placement block, and from this top block again, we can just add 1 coal to the right. We're going to continue working with that right block, so let's put a placement block at the end there, and we're going to go down into the right 2 flat, down into the right 3 flat, 1, 2, 3, down into the right 4 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, down into the right 5 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down into the right 4 flat again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to spike it back up a little bit. We're just going to go to this last block in the 4 flat right here and put 1 coal on top. Then we're going to put a placement block above that, so that way we can go up into the left 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. From that 3 vertical, we're going to go to the top block in it, and we're going to go up into the left 1 single, like so. Then we're going to go back to the 3 vertical, except this time on the middle block, and we're going to put 1 coal to the right side of it. Then we're going to put a placement block after that, so that way we can go down into the right 1 single, down into the right 2 flat, and then finally down into the right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Looking good. So the 3 flat is leveled out right here with this 4 flat right here, just so you can kind of get a good eye view of what it's supposed to look like. What we can also do is go to the 3 flat, and on the final block over here on the right side, we're going to add an extra 2 on top. 1, 2. Perfect. From those 2 blocks on top we placed, we're going to put a placement block above it, so that way we can go up into the left 4 vertical, and we're going to do that 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Placement block. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, there we go. Then from that second set of 4 vertical, if we count to the second to last block from the bottom, so this one right here, we can put 1 coal to the right side of it like so. Then from that 1 coal to the right, we're going to go down into the right 3 more singles. So count carefully. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. From there, we're going to keep putting our placement block to the right side, and we're going to go down into the right 2 flat, down into the right 4 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, up into the right 2 flat. We're going to do that 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1, 1, 2, that's 2, up into the right 1 single, up into the right 2 flat, 1, 2, and then we're going to go up into the right 2 singles, 1, 2. From that second single, we're then going to add an extra coal to the right side, and then from that extra coal, we're going to put 1 on top and 1 below. We're up about the center point, so that's pretty good. We have a couple more spikes to do on the right side, and then hopefully it meets up at the top part of his ear. But yeah, we're going to go to this bottom block we just placed and put a placement block underneath, so that way we can go down into the left 1 single, down into the left 2 vertical, 1, 2, down into left 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3, and then from that 3 vertical, we're going to go to the bottom block right here, and we're just going to put 2 coal to the right. Perfect. From there, we're going to start going up into the right, so you can put our placement block to the top or right side, and we're going to go up into the right 2 flat 5 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1, 1, 2, that's 2, 1, 2, that's 3, 1, 2, that's 4, and then finally 1, 2, that's 5. Perfect. Then we're going to go up into the right 1 single, up into the right 2 flat, 1, 2. We're getting ready to tip off this spike, so that's good. Then we're going to go up into the right 1 single again, except from that single, we're going to add an extra coal to the right side. And then similar to what we did over there, from that extra coal, we're just going to put 1 to the top and 1 below. So it's very repetitive the way we spike his hair. But you know what? I'd rather keep it simple than, mess it up easy. So we're now going to go to the bottom again, and we're going to go down into the left 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3, except the bottom block in this 3 vertical is a magical block, and we're going to add 1 to the left and to the right. The trick block, the scam block. Where's my money? I don't know what I'm saying. We're going to go to the 2 on the right, and we're going to go up into the right 2 flat, 1, 2, And then from that 2 flat, if we go to the right block right here, we can do 2 things. First, we can go up and to the right 1 single, and then we can go underneath it and add an extra 3 coals to the bottom. 1, 2, 3. Now we can go down and to left 1 single, down and to left 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. And then from that 3 vertical, if we go to the bottom block in it and add 1 to the left and 2 to the right, we'll have our little bridging platform or whatever that we can continue from for his hair. So we're going to go to this 2 on the right and put a placement block at the end and go up and to the right 3 flat, 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right 3 flat again, 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right 2 flat, 1, 2. Up and to the right 1 single. Up and to the right 2 flat. Up and to the right 2 vertical, 1, 2. And then finally up and to the right 2 flat, 1, 2. So let me just zoom out real quick so you can see what we're working with here. It's very confusing, but you can see we have this 4 flat right here, then we have 3, 3, 2, 1, 2, and then 2 vertical, and then 2 flat. Now, we're not going to keep that 2 flat, the ending one right here, 2 flat for long. We're going to go to the right block in it, and we're going to put 1 on top, and 3 below. 1, 2, 3. We're then going to go and put a placement block on the bottom or left side, and that way we can go down and to the left, 7 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we can go and delete these extra dirt blocks. Perfect. Then we can go down and to the left, 5 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down and to the left, 2 vertical, 1, 2. And from that 2 vertical, we can go to the bottom block in it, and we can add 1 to the left, and 6 blocks to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me just give it a quick save-z. Shouldn't take too long. Just need to give it a quick save just in case something happens. The off switch for my Xbox is right near my foot, so I'm always scared of kicking it, and it has happened a couple of times. But anyways, 2 to 6 to the right, we're going to go and put a placement block at the end here, like so, and use that to go up into the right 3 flat, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go up into the right 2 flat 2 times in a row, 1, 2, that's 1, 1, 2, that's 2, and then delete these extra dirt blocks. And from that second 2 flat, this higher up one right here, we're going to add an extra coal to the right side, so now it becomes 3 in length. But from that extra coal, we're going to put 1 on top and 5 blocks below it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Now let's put a placement block underneath that and go down and to the left, 5 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Except from that 5 vertical, if we go to the bottom block in it, we can add 1 block to the left, and then we can go to the right side and add 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now that you've placed those, this should be about 6 in length. We can go to the left side over here where we have this 1 single hanging off, and go down and to the left from it, 1 single, and then down and to the left from there, 2 vertical, 1, 2, just like that. Now just gives a little bit of a floof to his hair. We can now go back to the right side over here where we have the 4 flat we added, and on the final block, we're gonna put 3 coal underneath it. 1, 2, 3. From there, we need to arch a little bit backwards, so we're gonna be going to the bottom or left side, and we can go down into left 1 single, down into left 2 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1, 1, 2, that's 2. And instead of working with the left block into 2 flat, we need to puff back out for another spike, so we're gonna go to the right block and put a placement block underneath or to the right side, so that way we can go down into the right 3 flat, 1, 2, 3, and then delete those. Down into the right 8 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, placement block. Up into the right 4 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4. And from that 4 flat, if we go to the final block right here, we're just gonna go underneath it and put 5 blocks going straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. From there, we're gonna add our placement block to the bottom And we're gonna go, whoops, to the bottom. Let me just double check because I think I deleted too many. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're good. I just need to make sure I didn't delete too many blocks. We're gonna go down and to left 2 singles. 1, 2. Down and to left 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down and to left 1 single again. Down and to left 2 flat. 1, 2. And then similar to what we did to the 2 flat over there, we're not going to be working with the left block. Instead, we're going to be working with the right block. And we can put a placement block to the bottom or right side and go down and to the right 7 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. From the final block in that 7, we're going to put 2 coal underneath it, like so. And then 1 coal to the left of that bottom block, creating this weird candy cane hook shape. From there, we're going to go to this left block right here on the bottom and put a placement block underneath it. So that way we can go down into left 2 flat. Down into left 1 single. And then down into left 2 vertical. 1, 2. From that 2 vertical, we need to hook back out again to the right side. So we can put our placement block to the right side. Or you can continue putting it on the bottom. So that way we can go down into the right 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, looking from the right hand camera screen, it looks like we're on the home stretch here. We have a couple more spikes and then we should be good to go. So from there, we're gonna go down into the right 2 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. Placement block on the bottom. 1, 2, that's 2. Then we're gonna go to this second set of 2 flat, and on the right block, we're gonna put 2 blocks underneath it, like so. We're then gonna go down into left 2 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Down into left 2 singles. 1, 2. Then we're gonna switch directions. So we're gonna be putting our placement block underneath, and we're gonna go down into the right 1 single. Down into the right 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let me just zoom out just to make sure we have the correct shape. Yeah, we do. From that 5 flat, we're going to be doing that candy cane shape again. So what we're going to do is go to the final block in the 5 flat and put 2 coal underneath it, like so. And then on this bottom block right here, we're just going to put 1 coal to the left. Perfect. From there, we're going to go to this bottom left block right here and go down into left 1 single. We're then going to go down into the left 2 flat. Down into the left 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From that 5 flat, if we go to the left block in there, we can put a placement block underneath and go down into left 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down into the right 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to put a placement block underneath that, so that way we can go down into the right 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And from the bottom block in that 3 vertical, we're going to put an extra 7 coal to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to put an extra block at the end there, like so. And from that extra block, we're going to put 1 to the bottom and 2 on top. 1, 2. We're then going to work with the bottom single we have right here and put a placement block underneath right there. So that way we can go down into the right 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then from that 5 vertical, we're going to go down into the left 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from there, we're going to go down into the left 2 verticals, so placement block to the bottom or left side. 1, 2. And that should have connected directly to the ear line we had right here. So if it did, perfect. Your frame is looking good. So actually don't remove the markers right there because we can still use that for the ear, but just know it should have met on this final block. But hopefully you guys did enjoy that tutorial part. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe for more pixel art tutorials. This is Phoenix, and as always, I'll see you guys later.